Hi, I'm Janelle, and this is
Sheila from the Furniture Sisters.
We are going to take this piece and show you how to flip it. This one we're going to keep natural raw wood on top. We're going to keep a natural raw wood drawer, change out the hardware, and the rest is going to be a new gorgeous green color. There's hardly any repairs that we need to do. We've got a wobbly leg, so we're just going to add some wood glue and some clamps. Let that get really tight and firm, and then we are ready to go. Let's see what we do. I have got my cleaning solution, which is basically just some Dawn liquid soap and some water, and I really like using the green sponge to really get in there and get all of that grease off. So we're gonna get started. These legs are really gross. We're just gonna scrub, scrub, scrub and get all of this gunk off. Wait till you see how dirty this water is when we're all done. Eek! All right, so we are almost done cleaning. The first step, I actually forgot to vacuum. So I'm gonna vacuum inside where all the dust is, and then I will clean it with the spongy. And we're getting a lot of dirt off because it's a nasty old piece. Ew, look in this water. Can you see that? I'm gonna move that. Ew, it's like almost black. In fact, I'm getting new water. Okay, this is one cleaning. One cleaning of all that dirt.
Gross.
Ugh.
But that, folks, is why we clean. And you don't know what's on the surface of that piece.
You have to do that before you sand as well. Okay, watch this, guys. See all that right there coming off? That is what you call a dirty piece of furniture. Look at that. Oh, gosh. Ew. And on the, ugh. All right, we're going to take out these dumb thingamabobbers. There's one. Now, there we go. Okay, grab, pinch these out. They are
like little bobby pins.
They are so annoying. There we go. And are we ready? Ta-da! Now we have to clean up all that. So we are going to do a little bit of glue repair. Let me show you what happens. See that? When I move the little dowels are just, they need a little extra something right there to support. Is this one good? Yeah. We have added in some wood glue right there and one of these awesome clamps that goes around this huge piece. We love this. And tighten it up. And away we go. And there's the gum. Right there. What a beauty. Our next step, now that we've got it cleaned and ready to roll, is we are gonna fill in, come on this side.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna fill in the holes that we're not using because we're gonna just use one knob there. So we're gonna fill this hole up with our Timbermate wood filler. And we're gonna use green tape on the back side so that it doesn't come through. That's a little tip. Okay, the next one goes right there. And now we are going to put in the wood filler. Cram it in there. It's almost like peanut butter. You're just trying to get that peanut butter in that little hole. Get it in there. I think we're gonna go. The color we decided to go for on this table is Bayberry by Fusion Mineral Paint. And this is gonna go on really smooth, and I think it's gonna contrast with the top wood grain beautifully because they both have those warm tones. Sheila is going to pour it into another container so we don't contaminate our whole jar of paint, like if something gets on the paintbrush or something. We are using a zebra paintbrush. We've got two different ones that we're going to be using. And that gets right up along the edge.
Smooth.
I am loving it so far. What do you think, Sheila?
It's so pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Love this color.
It's so earthy and
it really complements the wood, the natural wood tone top.
yeah, pretty. to sand the wood putty hole that we did. We're gonna fill that hole, remember, with the extra hardware hole. So I got my little sanding block. I'm just gonna go like that. And now it looks like there was never a hole there. We have one coat down here. Sheila is just using a craft brush. And this is the Varathane Sun Bleached Stain. We leave it on for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then we are going to wipe off the excess with a clean cloth. And this will allow the natural wood grain to poke through. So we're just kind of giving it a new color. Sheila's just going to use a shop paper towel, a shop cloth. Go to the direction of the wood. You're just wiping off that excess. So this side has not been wiped, this side has. So when you wipe off that excess, then you're getting that wood grain to poke through, which is what you want when you're going for that look. We are to the step now that we have put on 1 coat of polyurethane, and we used the brand Varathane Ultimate Polyurethane Crystal Clear Matte. Now after our first coat of polyurethane, we like to do a light sanding. Sheila, what grit is that?
This is a 400 grit. You could use even higher. We're barely gonna scuff the top, and it just makes us have a super smooth finish before we put our second coat on.
Okay. When we add the second coat of polyurethane, you're gonna just still take those long brush strokes and not overwork it. Sometimes people will go back to touch up something and then it mucks everything up. So once you do your final go through on that line, you do not go back and touch it up. We're using a Wooster paintbrush. We like it because the handle is kind of bendy and it fits really nice in your hand. There's some polyurethane starting to pile up in those little crevices. So Sheila has to go back and make sure that we get everything smooth because those will start to drip and they harden in the drip form, and so then we can't have that. Holy moly, you guys, if that dried, what would that look like? It wouldn't look too good. So always go back and check your work. Much better. We are now going to take the stain that we used on that piece and put it on our brand new hardware. What we did was we used a light sandpaper and kind of opened up the grain, and that will allow the stain to go really well into the piece. Oh, that's pretty. She's just wiping off the excess stain, and it kind of muted that stronger brown color. That was the original. It'll look better with our piece. Adding in the hardware, we added an additional 2 washers. Where is it? There it is. To make the knob stand out more, the hardware.